Hello and welcome to Thursday's GSFM. I am Ger Sweeney. Now let's talk for a second, if I may, about Saturday. It's our first anniversary here at GSFM, and I am delighted to say that I have invited a number of former colleagues and friends, who are current friends, to do specific programmes. You'll be familiar maybe with John O'Regan's Jukebox, which is on Facebook and it's on YouTube and various places on a Friday night, Irish time Friday night. Well, John has been in studio at International Headquarters and has recorded the Jukebox, a special Jukebox, which will be aired on Saturday night. I'll be loading that sometime around 9 p.m. on Saturday evening. That's Irish time. George Lee has been in studio. And George is a good old buddy of mine from Limerick for many years. We went to school together. We've broadcasted together. We've gigged together. We've done 1,001 different things together. We go fishing together too. But George has been in studio. He's got a nice programme prepared. A little kind of a look back at his broadcasting career, really. And you can hear that on Saturday. I'll give you time for that later on. Liam Byrne, also a former colleague of mine from Clare FM and indeed from Limerick as well. And Liam presented for many years a programme called Access All Irish, which featured Irish music and Irish bands, up and coming particularly. And he's going to do a very special Access All Irish for us on Saturday as well. More details on that to come a little later on. But that's something about our celebration for Saturday. And of course, I'll be doing an extra long programme myself on the day as well. So there we go. Right, Ger, will you stop muttering now, please, and tell the people what happened on this date, the 11th of August, down through the years. Well, in 1924, newsreel pictures were taken of US presidential candidates for the first time. Another first in 1934 in Alcatraz and San Francisco Bay. They received federal prisoners there for the first time. 1952, Hank Williams was fired from the Grand Ole Opry and told not to return until he was sober. 1965, we are looking at television at the moment right across the world and seeing the rioting that's going on in the UK. Hopefully things will settle down there very shortly. Well, in 1965, riots and looting took place in the Watts section of Los Angeles, and during the week that followed, 34 people died, 1,000 people were injured, 3,000 were arrested, and over $40 million in damage was done, and that was in 1965. 1966, the Beatles arrived in Chicago's O'Hare Airport to start their last tour of the US. In 1972, on this day, Elvis and Priscilla Presley filed for divorce. They had married in May of 1967. And it was on this day in 1984 that US President Ronald Reagan was preparing for his weekly radio broadcast when, during testing of the microphone, the President said of the Soviet Union, "My fellow Americans, I am pleased to tell you that I just signed legislation that will outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes." Didn't know the microphone was live. It was, and got him into a whole pile of trouble. GSFM friends who celebrate birthdays today, thank you firstly for being GSFM friends, and happy birthday to Abel Lowry. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Abel. Colin Farrell, yeah? I don't think it's him though. Dean Carras, again Dean, I hope I have the surname correctly. Eileen Woodford, hi Eileen, happy birthday to you. Roger Emmett is back in West Clare, and Roger, Bernie asked me to make sure and not forget about you on today, the 11th of August. So happy birthday to you. Have a wonderful day, and hi to you and all the family. And finally, Martin Quinn, another GSFM friend, celebrates his birthday today. You're all in jolly good company because Alex Haley celebrates his birthday. Well, he doesn't anymore, but he was born in 1921. Eric Carmen was born in 1949. And Steve Wozniak, 1950. Do you remember Hulk Hogan? Well, Terry Bollea, he was born in 1953. Joe Jackson was born in 1955. We say happy birthdays to one and all. There's a lot in today's one, isn't there? There is, yeah. Take a listen to our mystery voice.
In 1989.
I thought yesterday I had handed it to you on a plate. Go back and take a listen to the clue that I gave you yesterday on GSFM and see if you can guess who this man is.
In 1989.
Let's have a look and see what we're doing with our useless fact today. Devon in England has about 33,000 miles of hedgerow. More hedgerows than any other country. There you go. Devon in England, you go. Tomorrow we're going to talk about Toronto and traffic signals on the useless fact. That's it.